Hi everybody, we're going to read the last book in the Knuffle Bunny series. This one's called Knuffle Bunny Free, an Unexpected Diversion by Willems. And see, Trixie is older yet in this book. And look at Knuffle Bunny, he's flying through the air. Wonder what's going to happen in this story. Guess we'll have to find out. Remember these pictures from the last time? Here's Mom and Dad getting married and then having a baby. There's Trixie, and there she is in the baby carrier. And remember this from the first book with them at the laundromat when she was a toddler, and then she was in preschool when she met Sonia, I think her name is, and now she's even older yet. So let's read about Knuffle Bunny Free. One day, not so long ago, Trixie took a big trip with her family. They were on their way to visit Trixie's Oma and Opa in Holland. Holland is far away. So that meant taking a taxi to the airport, waiting in line, watching Knuffle Bunny go through the big machine, waiting some more, and finally getting onto a real airplane. On the plane, Trixie played and read, and look what she's reading. She's reading an Elephant and Piggy book on the plane. Isn't that cool? And she slept. Before she knew it, the plane had landed. Trixie and her family left the airport and got on a train to go to Oma and Opa's house. Oma and Opa were so happy to see Trixie. Soon, Oma and Trixie were drinking cold glasses of chocolate milk in the garden. Suddenly, Trixie realized something. Oh no. I bet you know what it is. Trixie didn't tell her daddy that Knuffle Bunny was gone. Look at her face here. And they both look at her. She didn't have to. He knew by her face that she lost Knuffle Bunny. Trixie's daddy called the airline and asked them to look for Knuffle Bunny on the plane. But the plane had left for China. China is very far away. Trixie's mommy hugged her and asked her to be brave. Trixie's daddy told the story of when he was a little boy and said goodbye to his special lammy. Oma gave Trixie another glass of chocolate milk and remarked on how big she was getting. Trixie understood. She was getting bigger, even if she wished she wasn't. The next morning, Trixie tried to enjoy going to the cafe and swings on the playground and the carnival that was in town. And while the whole week was filled with fun things like eating French fries on the street, visiting real windmills, and feeding the ducks, Trixie was still sad. She missed her Knuffle Bunny. Oma and Opa understood. Oma and Opa had a plan. Do you see this? Look who's on Opa's shopping bag. It's Pigeon. Right there. He snuck in the book again. That's a sneaky one. That night, they had a surprise for Trixie. A brand new top-of-the-line Funny Bunny Oney Doll Extreme. It could walk. It could speak in Dutch. Ik kan spreken. That means I can speak. It could dance. Ik kan dansen. That means I can dance. But it couldn't make Trixie feel any better. Trixie was sure that she wouldn't be able to sleep another night in a strange bed without her Knuffle Bunny. But before she knew it, she was dreaming. She dreamed of Knuffle Bunny and all the places he would visit. She dreamed of all the children Knuffle Bunny would meet. She dreamed of how Knuffle Bunny would make them feel better. Look at all the places Knuffle Bunny went in her dream. The next morning, Trixie felt better. Trixie had a big breakfast. She played with Oma on the playground swings. She even tried a sip of Opa's coffee at the cafe. It was a great day. Before she knew it, the trip was over and it was time to go home. Trixie hugged Oma and Opa as hard as she could. Then Trixie and her family got back onto the train and back onto the plane and listened to the crying baby as the plane lifted off. Listen to the baby. Wah! He's really crying hard. But can you believe it? Right there on that very plane, Trixie noticed something. Look what's right there on the seat in front of her. Is it? Knuffle Bunny! Trixie was so happy to have Knuffle Bunny back in her arms. Happy enough to make a decision. Oh, the baby's still crying. Wah! Trixie turned around and said, "Would your baby like my Knuffle Bunny?" "Really?" asked the baby's mother. "Really?" asked Trixie's daddy. "Really?" asked Trixie's mommy. "Blaggy plaggy?" asked the baby. "Really?" said Trixie. She was big enough. The baby was happy. The baby's mother was thankful. Trixie's parents were proud. And the other passengers were very relieved. No more crying baby. And that is how, a few weeks later, Trixie received her very first letter. The end. Look, it's the little baby and they wrote her a letter. And look who else is in this picture. Look, Pigeon's there and right there on those books. And look, there's Leonardo, the terrible monster again. So they became pen pals. Isn't that sweet? A note to Trixie. Trixie, I hope to watch you grow up, fall in love, start a family, and be happy. And I hope that one day, many years from now, you will receive a package from an old pen pal. Love, Daddy. Aw, did you see those pictures? So this is Trixie grew up, she got married, had a baby, and now the baby's walking and she gets a package. And it's from her old pen pal, and they sent Knuffle Bunny back to her so she could give it to her own baby. That is so sweet. What a great way to end the story about Trixie and Knuffle Bunny. Isn't that great? And there he goes into somebody else's arms. That's so cool. What a great story. I hope you guys liked it. Stay tuned in our next video if you wish to follow along to the Wild Robot. We're going to read some more chapters, okay? I'll see you guys next week after Easter. Bye-bye.